Hello everyone, this is Adam Mayarka, a writer for That's Not Funny. Today we have the Arlo Ultra that I wanted to look at. I was able to pick this up at Best Buy. It was announced originally in November and actually just shown off at CES last week. So I just want to go through some high-level specs, go through an unboxing, and then show a comparison video with some of the other cameras. Okay, let's start off with some of the high-level tech specs. So the biggest thing is 4K video that was added to the Arlo cameras. Along with that, it also allows for auto zoom and tracking, which is kind of nice. I think I've seen that in some of the Nest IQ outdoor cameras. Along with the 4K, there's also HDR quality or HDR video. Basically means that if you have a backlit or high contrast area, the video will be a lot better in terms of quality, where the highlights won't get blown out. So that's definitely a good thing. I think recently Nest Hello has that feature as well. The viewing angle of the camera itself is 180 degrees. You can also, I think, change that to be like 130, 120. So kind of depending on what viewing angle you're trying to get. But the nice thing is just that the actual viewing angle itself has been widened to 180 degrees. Another thing that Arlo Ultra is touting is the color night vision. So it'd be interesting to see this in action, but the idea is that instead of the black and white video, you would actually get kind of a color representation at night. And lastly, there is a integrated spotlight in the top of the camera. So instead of having to have two separate Arlo devices, a camera and the light, it's integrated into one. So let's just go ahead and unbox and then kind of look at what we got. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the unboxing. They always make these fun to get out of here, but we'll get it. Okay, so I opted for the two camera version. You can see here the cameras themselves. Looks like we have a sticker for the door. It says protected by Arlo. So I think that's a little different than their previous ones. Some instruction manuals. We have the charging and the mounting plates. We have the charger for the cameras. And then also we have, looks like a few different mounting techniques. This is a magnetic one. And then also it looks like we have where you can screw in the back of the camera. New battery. These are different batteries than the Arlo Pro or the Pro 2, so you won't be able to reuse those. The base station itself, again, this is the new smart base station. Definitely smaller in size than the current existing Pro one. Lastly, we have just the network cable, and then also we have the power cable for the actual base station. So looks like only one charger and one USB thing were included with that. So I guess they're assuming that you're going to buy additional things to put on that. But so here you go. Here's what was in the box. And next we'll kind of go through and look at some of the comparisons between this camera and some of the other ones. Okay, I wanted to do a little comparison here with the Arlo Ultra. You can see here it is, you know, it's a little bit bigger than the Pro 2. There's a different mechanism for getting the battery in place. So with the Arlo Pros, you actually open it up from the back. This one, you push a button at the bottom and it comes out. It actually catches itself, which is nice. And then you just release it, place the battery in, and then just pop the part back into the metal housing or the plastic housing. So first up, we have the Pro 2. Just kind of wanted to give a little bit of angles in terms of the sizing. The Ultra isn't really that much bigger. I mean, I think what makes it just seem a little bigger is just it's not contoured towards the front as the Pro 2 is. But definitely you know, like I said, definitely a little bit bigger. So, again, from the front, you can see how the camera itself has that integrated spotlight. I'd be interested to see how bright that is. From reading some of the other Arlo lights that they have, their standalone lights, I think some of the reviewers were saying that they weren't that bright. So I'd be interested to see what this one can kind of do. Again, in terms of like the housing for battery for the old Pros, you had to kind of pop this out, you know, pray that you didn't break it off or anything, and then actually pop the battery out from the bottom. So I think this newer way is actually a lot better, especially when you do pop it out. It does catch itself here, and then you can basically, you know, place the battery in, here, click, and then pop it into place. So blue light's probably flashing, or it was, trying to go into pairing mode. So next up, Arlo Baby. Again, just kind of showing size comparisons. Both Pro 2 and the Arlo Baby are 1080p, whereas again, this Arlo Ultra is 4K. Not really sure what to show with comparison-wise, but just kind of wanted to give you a quick view of it. Next up, we have the Ring stick-up cam, as I say. Again, at least with this Ring design, it seemed to be in a better direction than what some of their previous ones were. I've always liked the Arlo design of their cameras just a little bit better, but you can kind of see here from the angle in terms of, you know, what the Ring Pro or the Ring Spotlight stick-up cam compared to the Ultra. And then last I have is just good old Logitech Circle 2. Again, Circle 2 is a lot smaller, but then again, this is with the wired mount, not with the wireless. So when you do the wireless, it does have a little bit bigger of a body in terms of size. But again, here. All right. So next up, I'm gonna try to get these bad boys set up. I have to transfer over some of the other cameras to the new base station here, but I'm going to take lots of screenshots and videos, do comparisons between the Ultra and the Pro 2. Not so much the Baby, because that pretty much kind of stays inside, but definitely between these, you know, the Pro 2 and the Ultra, should be able to get some good comparison views, because I'll be able to mount them pretty much exactly the same spot. So, you know, thanks for watching. Hopefully this kind of shows you the new Ultra lineup. And I look forward to doing some review for you.